Cis scum shitlord.
And with that, welcome to episode 7
You've not begun.
of the podcast.
You were full of shit.
Holy shit.
So yeah,
It has begun.
welcome guys.
What episode is this?
7.
Are you sure?
I realized before last episode, we never said the name of the podcast or the episode.
I did say the name of the podcast, but it wasn't as the title. It was because I just wanted to mention it. We said something, and I said, oh, this is awkward. And we moved on. But I didn't mention that this is Awkward, the podcast.
Such a neat slate.
Anyways, it is, and
Now we have.
we're back here today, 7 weeks later from the last episode.
7. It's not been.
Yeah.
Has it been
it's
7 weeks?
It's
It's
been.
not
a minute.
been 2 minutes at all.
But we totally didn't record these two at the same time.
Nope. On the same day,
In
the same hour.
in the same spots.
Because I said, hey, oh my God. We've been watching that He-Man shit.
Yeah, we're watching the He-Man. What's going on? For those who don't know, this is
The song is amazing by itself, but watching
here's a little
to
clip
He-Man,
that you can just listen to.
And he prays. Oh my God, do I pray?
oh,
I
sorry,
don't know how much
YouTube
we can.
copyright.
I don't know. I haven't played a couple seconds because I don't know the
Well, if it
limit.
fucks it up, we'll take it out.
Yeah.
There'll just be a bleep here.
Here's a little clip for you guys. Beep.
Speaking of that, that comes into today's topic loosely, kinda. We'll get
What
to
are you
it.
talking about?
Today we are going back to a Would You Rather.
For the audience, if you can't tell, we do these when we don't have a fucking clue what to do.
So
Most of the
it's
time.
spit a lot more of them. I don't know.
No.
We do need to
challenge
play.
ourselves to be
Would you?
better.
Question 1.
We do need to play. Would you press the button? Sometime or another.
Until you retire, would you rather work 9 to 5 a.m. or 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or work 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.?
9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
No, 5 p.m. to 9.
9 p.m. to 5 a.m. is my answer.
What
Yeah, that's
job?
mine. Whatever.
Whatever
Because.
job you want.
Like a holler shift from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.?
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Fuck
I
it.
mean, look. I look at it this way. You'll be going home when people are going to work.
It just says when you retire.
Don't fuck with the camera.
You don't fuck with the
moved
camera.
it. You angled it wrong.
You're angling it.
God.
Quit filming Aaron's dick.
I didn't focus in. This you guys won't see the video, but
I mean, you could. cut
I
it
did.
real quick.
Yeah.
I did focus in on Aaron's jacket, just so you could
Don't
see.
name drop them. Bleep that. Do not name drop them. I want you to bleep that.
You can see his blue
know if
jacket
this
with
is
white
funny.
lettering. Do we all have a consensus here?
No.
I would rather work 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Because the main reason I would work that from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. is, well, besides me sleeping in the day.
I was gonna say,
would
I'm
wake
already up. Yeah,
Yeah, I would wake up and have, time.
that's what I do now. I went to bed at 5 o'clock last night.
You make horrible choices with your
I
life.
do. Yeah. Second question.
Zach just had a mistake. You make.
No,
horrible
I've been
choices.
going to
No.
bed at. Yeah, okay.
Zach-
I was also trying to watch the first episode of House of Cards, the new season, because it came out last night.
I still haven't seen Kimmy Schmidt. I remember.
I saw the first episode. It was good. Second question. Would you rather see how or what created civilization or see how or what ends
We
civilization?
know what created civilization. It was beer. People settled down to farm to make beer.
I can see a
like to see
farmer
how it ends.
out in a field
beer.
planting a beer can, just waiting.
Playing the very first beer. It's like a really tiny little Bud Light.
And off in the distance, you see the Indian crying from that
yeah.
commercial.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, seriously though, that's basically what civilization began as. And then,
Beer.
yeah, people settled down to farm because they were like, we can make these plants, and then we can ferment these plants, then we can get figgity fucked up.
That's a exact phrasing that they use. And
Oh
then
yeah, the ancients were way ahead of their time. So that's what I would. I mean, I'd choose what ends civilization
Yeah.
because
yeah, ends.
I want to know what happened.
I was about to go to the next question, and I realized we didn't answer this question.
that's why
So,
I answered it.
Thank
I saw
you.
you going for the
Answered.
button.
Yeah.
I was like, well, fuck.
Let's see what ends it.
I want to see what ends it.
Question 3.
Would you rather only be able to teleport to places you've already been, or only be able to teleport to places you've never been?
Teleported to places I've already been, because
Yes.
then I could just use that, save money on travel, travel to places I haven't been, and then I can teleport.
But look at it this way: the places you've never been, you'll teleport enough to the point where you've been everywhere.
That's what I was
And then
going
you
to say.
can never teleport.
Yeah,
anywhere.
like
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
you lose your power with that one. So I'd rather teleport to places that I've already been.
It'd be like a better version of Jumper.
Yeah,
Remember that movie with Hayden Christensen and
see it.
Samuel L. Jackson and
I remember it was a movie.
it was a movie. Do you remember the game that came with it?
Oh, I've never played.
I never
the game.
played it, but I heard about it. It was the shittiest thing.
Wait a second. What do you remember what the cover of the game looked like?
I mean,
He was standing on
top of the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Okay, I've played that. It was awful.
Yeah,
We can just
that's
look it up here.
It
I mean,
was.
because the movie was
so
Hayden Christensen in the second thing he's ever done,
Versus
the last thing
Romper.
he's ever done.
Yeah. Fuck, I can't spell.
But Samuel L. Jackson was in it.
Yep, I've played that. Oh god, that game is.
I love the concept. The concept
on the
of the
Wii?
movie is beautiful. Like, to be able to just
I think it was on something
teleport
else.
wherever
Oh,
you
yeah.
want. Holy shit, that's amazing.
Not in the game. Apparently, it doesn't let you teleport half the time.
I mean, I don't know. That the movie was not great, so I can only imagine what the game was.
I don't know if I ever saw the movie or not. I may have seen like.
I have
clips.
not.
Anyway, but that's my choice.
Yeah,
Teleport to
places I've already been.
Save money,
That means I
travel
can
more
go back to
places,
Hawaii.
and just teleport. Yeah, like you could do that. I
You could
I
never
go
be late
New
to
York.
class. Well, you can, but you shouldn't.
I could go to New York again and go to North Carolina. I could just be wherever I want.
Could you take a person with you?
And
It's never stated, but I
Yeah.
think either way, it'd be great.
And technically, the places you've flown to and stuff, whenever you touch down for like to get on another flight.
Oh, if you're
you've been to
if
that
you're
place.
talking like layovers and stuff.
Yeah, layovers.
Yeah,
You've been there.
that'd be convenient.
'Cause
I would,
I've been
ask
to
for, I would ask for every layover.
Flying to Oregon, we laid over in Chicago. So I've been
You went to
Chicago.
Oregon?
Yeah,
Why'd you go to Oregon?
that's where my dad
Family.
lives.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah,
We know he's been to Oregon.
I've been to Hawaii too. Been to Hawaii twice.
David does not care about you, but I do.
That's
I
fine.
listen to your
And I was about to
stories.
say, why would you go to Hawaii?
'Cause my
I
aunt
just
lives
dropped
there.
it.
Why?
My aunt used to live there.
You know when I said like bleeping would somehow relate to the podcast?
Yeah.
Would you rather be electrocuted every time you swore, or have all profanities censored out on your television?
Have profanity censored on my TV. I don't watch TV, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, have all profanity censored.
Yeah.
I
Because
don't watch on my television, and that specifically says on your television. I watch it on my computer.
what about the games you play on TV?
That's not, you know.
Your friends have a good
Actually,
point.
most of my games don't curse.
See, I would
What
I
about
would be
us?
electrocuted every
When
time
you
I would
play
swear
games,
because I don't swear.
Your voice doesn't come out of the TV; it comes through my headset. So I'm fine. I'm good.
Yeah,
Also, it'd be
I'm
really
fine.
funny to hear you get like we're just playing GTA. Shut up.
No, we're playing Uno.
Uno. Someone didn't believe me. I was with Adrian and Megan over on Sunday, and I mentioned the fact that I was really tired because we stayed up that night playing Uno till like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And Megan was like, "No, like you don't understand."
We played Uno.
For those
till
who
2
haven't
a.m.
played Uno, like
On the
online,
Xbox.
Yeah,
Or
the console,
PlayStation.
not the
Whatever.
physical card
I mean,
game.
but the physical card game is fun, but at
Yeah.
the same time, we don't do that.
We played 7-0 rules.
Oh my,
If you've never played Uno
500.
on console,
it's only $10. Download it.
so
You
frustrating.
get your friends to download it. Hate everything.
to
So
explain it
frustrating.
very briefly, the main deck will never run out of cards, so a game can go on for literally hours. And there's a bunch of different rules that I've never heard of until I played the video game version of it. And if you set it up just right, I mean, you'll be there for a solid,
And you will
5
fight.
days.
You will fight your friends.
Oh yeah.
If you've never seen Uno the movie by Rooster Teeth, watch it because that's the.
That is 3 hours of people who can't finish one giant game of Uno.
They're
Yeah.
playing to 500 points. Someone gets to 400 points,
And then they stop
and then they
there.
still have to.
They have to. Someone has to get to
person
500
loses.
points. It takes 3 hours.
Yep.
It takes so long. One of the people has to leave to go get their kids,
Yep.
Yeah.
so they have to swap. Anyway, so yeah, we would curse a lot, always.
Yeah. And then
So
there's
that's what I would
GTA,
choose.
when David walks in front of you when you fire a grenade launcher.
Yep.
And then there's when
That
Aaron
is-
crashes into a cliff.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
I believe that's episode 5 of the podcast.
That's
Go
it.
back and listen to it.
Yeah,
It's a
listen how
throwback.
to Aaron fucked us.
And yeah. Next question.
Oh. I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather watch the sad SPCA commercial all over and over, or watch bad workout infomercials over and over?
Bad workout commercials.
Is this for like forever?
Is this only on TV or what?
I would say this is
There
forever.
are so few stipulations on this one.
I'm going to add forever. And I would say the sad animal one.
I'd watch the bad workout.
Yeah, I'd watch.
Because even if they're bad,
They're
I mean,
funny.
they're attractive people on there every once in a while, and it's funny. And you're like, I mean, if this is what I have to watch, I'm not gonna cry watching like sad one-eyed cats on that one particular SPCA commercial that you know what I'm talking about. That sad
In the
one-eyed
Arms of
cat
the Angel,
pops up.
Sarah
Only
McLachlan.
pops up for like a fucking half a second. but
I know, it's the cat.
the cat with one eye.
I'll watch it just because I love
But
the
bad
song.
workout infomercials could be really funny, so that's what I would do. Yeah, he already chose.
What the heck?
Yeah,
You heard that.
there's a therapist woman across the hall, and this kid's outside, so
Yay, counseling.
yeah.
Yeah, bad workout information.
Next question. Would you rather live an extra 25 years or live a life without the need to sleep?
Without
Live
the
a
need
life
to,
without
Oh
the
my
need
God,
to sleep.
No one would choose the. I mean, would I live for an extra 25 years? Sure, because I would.
Yeah, but
live
you would
without
spend half
sleep,
of it sleeping.
and it'd be great. I would never. If it's never need to sleep. That's
Live a
different.
life without the need to sleep.
Yeah, I would get so much shit done.
Yeah.
So much shit done.
Can you imagine how many podcasts we could do?
Could you imagine how many rounds of Uno we could play? I hit the mic.
That's gonna
Yeah.
sound awful.
Oops.
Anyway,
And I'm not going to edit that,
Just
so.
bleep it out. You have to bleep out.
don't say it again.
Bleep it out again.
So now David.
Bleep what out again?
Now David actually has to
I'm not
listen.
gonna say it again.
I might not. I don't know. It depends on when we're done.
Anyway.
Velociraptor.
Anyway, especially if all four of us got to live a life without the need to sleep,
Velcro.
and we got a job somewhere, what do you do today? Everything. Because I mean,
Finish your whole like workload for the next
Month.
3 months
Yeah.
in a week.
because, like, you just work for a solid 24 hours. And then
No,
you're like,
no. I look at it this way. We're saying we get a lot of shit done, but we're us.
I mean, I think it would be both.
We have the time to.
Yeah, we'd have the time. I'd say like
Yeah.
there would be a full like 3 days of work. We would
Well,
just
it's
work, work,
5:40 in the morning, but I do math homework.
And then on the other side of things, we'd work for 3 days and then we'd quit and we'd be like, who wants to play Uno for 4 days? Because I mean, like if you work for 3 days solid, 3 full 24-hour periods, if you're clocked in the whole time, you don't have to work more than that in a week.
Now the thing is, would we be tired at all?
I'd take it as, because a lot of things were like, you never sleep anymore. And that's the one where I question, oh, do you have to be tired? But this is without the need to sleep.
I imagine you could still sleep. But you
Yeah, I
don't
imagine
need
you
to.
could if you wanted to, but I don't think you'd get tired in this scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you don't need to sleep, you're not tired. Like, that's the
Yeah.
thing.
I think my parents would be freaked out if they saw me up for like a month without sleeping.
But you're
That's why
like,
you still go like, good night, mom, good night,
yeah, and
dad.
you just turn off the lights
Yeah.
and you sit on your computer or your Xbox.
You just lay in bed looking at the ceiling.
I would read so many books.
I would
Yeah.
marathon so many shows.
Yeah.
I could finally
would
watch
too.
all the Gundam series I still need to catch up on.
Nope. There's too much.
There's so much I need to like
Really
watch
is.
right now.
I think there's a solid like
Next question.
200 and some
Okay, go on.
episodes I have to watch.
Would you rather die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the
Is this the
villain?
one you laughed at?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is one of the many I laughed at. I would like to live long enough to be the villain.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I would like to live long enough to be the villain, but also right at the end, like
Die
Darth
as a
Vader.
hero.
Darth Vader
Yeah.
yourself, yeah, and you're like,
I agree with that.
oh no, I've become the bad guy, but right at the end, I'll push the Emperor down the giant hole.
Oh, he doesn't push him. He literally picks him up with his one hand and throws him down the shaft.
Yeah,
Could
it's
have
all
just
sick.
pushed him down the stairs. He's old enough.
Yeah, I mean, he is really old. And then, you take off my mask and I look like a sad zombie.
Speaking of Star Wars, I have Force Unleashed 1 and 2 that I still need to play.
I do too.
I enjoy.
That's a question.
They didn't age well.
What?
Like graphics-wise, they did not age well.
I mean, yeah, but you have to think they were made back.
I know, but there's a lot of games that like those graphics
I can't
age
really talk.
super well.
I last night played like 4 hours of X-Men Legends from 2006. So.
I mean, some games have great like aging when it comes to their graphics, but that game just doesn't have it.
Yeah, Zach's already signed because he sees the next question.
Yeah, I know. I see it too.
Would you rather listen to only one song for the rest of your life or listen to no music for the rest of your life?
Could I choose what song it is?
Yes, and I'm asking everyone here, if you choose that option, name the song.
I can't remember who the artist is, but you know the song 433? It's 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence.
No?
You should look it up. It's some dude who's like a super fucking hipster douche, and he literally put out 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence called 433. And funny enough, if you try to upload that to YouTube with that name, silence will get tagged. It will get copyright stricken, and they will mute your sound, which is funny because there is no sound. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I can't listen to no music. So I'd have to come up with something.
Pick one song. If it else, I'm going to start out Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
I do Living on a Prayer. I feel like
That's a great one.
You mean a
everyone-
lemon in a chair?
Yeah. Get everyone going.
Lemon in a chair.
Edward and a bear.
I would choose, like, I would choose only one song to listen for the rest of my life. It would be Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I love that
I don't
song.
really know what. There's so many options. It's so hard to narrow this down.
Just choose one now.
Now, do it. Now.
Do it.
Come on, do it.
Do it. Or
The
I'll say the
Sanford and
name.
Son theme song.
The what?
Sanford and Son theme song. Down now, down now.
I will accept that answer.
You dummy.
Zach?
Are you
Oh, yeah, you used to live on a prayer.
Down out, down out, down out,
Down.
the dance you do?
down out.
That goes into effect now.
I mean, you put me on the spot. It was either that or moving on up to the apartment of this guy.
Hold on. Now I just have to listen to the beginning of it.
That we can't put in the
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes copyright.
Just the,
full episode.
Joe said something. Yeah, you can watch 4 episodes.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is what you chose?
Have you not Sanford and Son?
No.
What?
I've never Sanford
You
and Son.
dummy.
Dude.
This
Oh,
is the big one. Oh, God.
jeez, that's great.
Zach, you know Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
Good.
Heard of it, never watched
Oh
it.
my God, you need to watch that shit. It's fucking hilarious.
It is so funny.
It's just this dude and his dad, and they run a salvage company. It's the big one. He always fakes like he's having a heart attack if he's in a situation he doesn't enjoy, so he just clutches. It's the big one. And he calls. I forget Elizabeth, his wife.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you,
Okay,
baby.
I've heard
Yeah.
this referenced 1,000 times. I just
And he
never knew.
keeps calling his son.
Can we get back? Can we
dummy.
stop watching videos?
1 second.
This is how I feel when we play D&D.
This is Family Guy. Peter's on a America's Got Talent thing. And early on, I think he swallowed a harmonica or something.
I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to leave in.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
I think if we do small portions of it, we can get by.
we've chosen our answer. Next question.
Would you rather be on the Titanic or be Hitler's friend?
Wait, do I have to think of him as a friend, or does he have to think me?
You have to be his friend.
That's what I'm at. I have to think he's a friend. I have to have amicable feelings toward the man.
Yes.
Well, then I'm going to listen to those people play the music on the Titanic.
I agree with that. I will be on the
Because I was thinking the other version of it where Hitler thinks I'm his friend, but I'm like, fuck off, Hitler, walk away.
I'm doing this all for you.
Because I think that could be really funny in a situation.
I
Like,
smell a sitcom.
it's back in 1942, and you're like,
Living with Hitler.
America's not even really jumped in yet, and you're like,
Yeah.
and Hitler is doing all of this to get your attention. You get like a letter in the mail, and it's all in German. You're like, well, god damn it, Adolf, and you just I could think that'd be really funny, but if I have to think of him as a friend,
You've been accepted to German Hogwarts.
that would be funny. Anyway, I would be on that
Double
Titanic.
It
Fury.
doesn't specify that you're going to die while being on the
Yeah, I could be one of those survivors. I could be the unsinkable Molly Brown.
No, you're gonna die.
She died.
Not on the Titanic
Yeah, but
or the Britannica. She survived 2 fucking big
I think
ass
3.
ship crashes. The 2 giant. Well, there was like a 3rd boat, and she said she would never get on a fucking boat again.
I would actually be Hitler's friend.
To actually be Hitler's friend.
Yeah.
I mean, I could write a book about it.
I can make
Yeah,
it.
but that's why I asked. If you have to think of him as a friend, you probably have to kind of at least accept a little bit of what he does.
I mean, I can
don't
be like,
have to.
I can be like, that's a shitty thing to do, but I'm not going to say no because I can't tell you no.
Because he would, throw us in camps.
So just get on the Titanic and don't die.
I do.
And you've had an amazing
I
time.
do love that song
It's
though.
Gettysburg.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Near my God to thee, fantastic.
especially
song.
though, if this is like choosing this life, it's going to hit the iceberg. So you're just kind of chilling, and it's getting to that night, and it's going to happen. You're like, sir, why do you already have a life vest on? I'm prepared.
Well, question: what if you stop the sinking?
That'd be cool. Yeah. Or as long as you're not that dude that toward the crashing part of the movie when the ship breaks in half. Spoiler alert: ship breaks in half, and that crewman he's falling,
And hits the propeller.
hit the propeller, falling. As long as you're not that guy.
I imagine
Billy
like
Zane's character.
I imagine you're in the future and you're watching it. You go, what a fucking idiot! As you see that, and then like somehow you
It
get
gets to the moment.
you get turned back. You got put in the past,
You
and
see
you're that
him.
guy.
No, I'd like to be the guy next to him as he's falling. Like,
What a fucking idiot!
but yeah, I'd be on the Titanic. I'd have my life vest on already. I'd find Rose because she's hot, and I'd like to shake Jack's hand because he won an Oscar,
Yeah, Leo DiCaprio.
just not for that movie,
What if like
surprisingly.
just being on the Titanic and like thinking that you could stop it just makes me think of the German Titanic movie. So this is all just full circle.
No, that just made me think of Titanic 2.
Oh yeah, they went from New York to England,
Yeah.
and like a fucking tsunami happened.
Yep, a tsunami with icebergs in it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard about it. I may be incorrect in that, but I know it's a storm that gets it.
Tsunami with the iceberg.
Yeah, dude, it's like the stupidest thing.
Yeah, they went straight up with Sharknado.
See,
like that
Titanic
level of
2.
Crazy. And it's not made by anyone related to the Titanic movie.
Oh, that's an actual fucking ship.
Yep.
Video.
We should ask Andrew about Titanic Boy. Maybe he can tell us about it.
Yeah, on the 100-year anniversary of the original voyage, a modern luxury liner christened Titanic 2 follows the path
that's
of
never
its
a bad idea.
namesake.
It's 1.6 out of 10.
Honestly, I feel like as a group we should watch this one.
Alright, let's do it. I'm
Made it
all
in
for it.
2010. Why would you choose to direct this?
Shane Van Dyke. Well, look at his other stuff. The Chernobyl Diaries.
How was that?
Ooh.
Oh,
that's a-
he was the guy that did
Superstar.
Transmorphers, huh?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, Transmorphers Fall of Man.
Let's see.
Zach,
Do you
move
see?
from my way.
Do you see anything good?
Hey, hold on. Murder 101. If wishes were horses.
It's a TV show.
Well, there's no photo.
Criminology professor Dick Van Dyke,
Oh.
he was a wow. Investigates when a family member of a horse owner dies in a suspicious fire.
Now I'm just imagining Dick Van Dyke's shitty Cockney accent from Mary Poppins the whole time.
6 Guns.
Oh, he helped write Titanic too.
Yeah,
That's why he directed
It was written by him.
we need to watch this. That looks fantastic.
Eventually.
We also
Who's
need to
in the-
watch Transmorphers.
Is it on Amazon Prime?
Next question.
Hold on, I want to see if anyone that we know is in the
No
cast.
one we know is in that.
I kind of wish you would just say someone famous
Which one
like
right
Ben
Andrew was in
Throw
the
it back
movie.
down.
Andrew was in the movie.
Matt Logan.
Yeah, it's Lincoln.
Oh. Aw, that's disappointing.
Yeah, we know Matt Logan.
I misread that and it got me excited.
Next question.
Next question. Would you rather be dangled over... I got this for Zach. Be
you.
dangled over the edge of a cliff or be forced to public speak?
Public speak.
I'll do
Public
public
speak.
speak.
I'm fucking awesome at that, and I have a fear of heights.
I'm not.
I forget.
I'm not
but-
good. I don't like heights, but I'm also not good at speaking publicly.
I mean,
To
after
be honest,
having
just sitting here thinking,
But see,
not doing it.
regular and
the cliff
advanced
sounds
public
good.
speaking,
Yeah.
I'm a fucking
But
boss
see,
at it.
here's my thing.
I've been told.
I'm 320 pounds. I'm not dangling over a cliff for very long.
You're like, is this a person holding us, or is this
It just says be dangled.
magic?
I'm imagining
I
a
can't find
giant
magic.
crane in the middle of a fucking desert. And there's just a cliff. And you're just like,
I'd public. I mean, there's
why
no
am I
choice
here?
there.
Blah, blah, blah.
I would do public speaking.
Because it doesn't say be forced to public speak well. It doesn't say you
Or
have
how
to
long.
do well on this. Yeah, it
You could just
says,
walk up
Hello,
and say,
my name's Zach.
Hello,
No.
my name is Slim
Slim
Shady.
Shady.
Um,
Next question. Shit.
hit the right button.
Shut up. Would you
Skip
rather
summer.
skip summer or skip winter?
Skip summer.
Skip winter.
I love winter.
I hate
Fuck
the
you.
snow.
I don't hate everything about the summer, but I hate the heat and the sun.
I also hate the
enough
sunburns.
to not care. And I mean, if I skipped winter, or if I knew I was going to skip summer all the time, if I knew I could skip summer, I would make every effort to invest in all the best stuff that would survive the snow. Like I would make sure my power lines are good. I would make sure everything I need is good. I'd stock up on food before. I would survive. And it'd be great because my computer would never overheat.
I will survive.
That is one of the best parts about winter. You can just kind of like let it go and you can overheat stuff.
Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Next question.
Feel, don't feel.
One of the
Would you
worst.
rather date a mermaid or date an angel?
Mermaid ain't got no downstairs bits.
I'm going to say an angel.
An angel.
How cool is that?
I mean, I don't think an angel would let me get near downstairs bits, but a mermaid
Yeah.
ain't got none.
You could be, spoiler, Star-Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Dating an angel.
Yeah, but you could have a kid
Okay, yeah.
who's half angel.
I thought you meant he was dating an angel. I'm like, Gamora's just an alien. Like a sweet ass, awesome alien bounty hunter.
She could be an
murderer.
angel, I don't know.
But she's not an angel.
I'll go with an angel.
The angel.
Yeah.
I'll see you,
I
like,
get a little sacrilegious there, but
can
you
you
know.
take me to heaven? Zach can show me a wrestling meme.
But the other thing, it's like not even considering that with like the mermaids. It's the fact that it's a mermaid,
Yeah.
a creature that can breathe underwater,
Yeah, it's like,
which
what-
we can't.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Just go down there in a scuba suit just to hang out?
Exactly.
And there's no way you could talk with them.
And then imagine, like, you do,
Streaming through the
you,
scuba suit bubble.
you stay with this angel a while. Maybe she just gives you angel ability. I don't know what she could do.
Oh no, wouldn't she technically turn into a fallen angel?
I mean, that depends if she's like choosing. I don't know.
I am so confused. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you want
Angel.
something with downstairs bits or not downstairs
Sure.
bits?
I'll
You
go
want
with
the
you all.
Angel.
Again, I don't think you get to.
Would you rather magically flip genders every year or be forced to move and start fresh every year?
I'd gender flip.
Yeah.
I would too, easily.
Forced to move and start fresh every year? Fuck that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that means would it be paid for, or would you have to pay for
No, I
it?
think you're just forced to move.
Yeah. I think you would have to
Something
pay for it.
happens
And
every year.
Magically flipping genders? That's a TV show right
Mm-hmm.
there. You got money. You're like, yeah, it's December 31st. Shit's about to get weird.
Ooh.
And then, January 1st hits and you're like,
what if you forgot you made this deal, and then
You get so drunk and New Year's Eve you wake up as a woman.
where'd my penis go? What? Where'd my penis go?
Next question.
okay.
Would you rather be as you are now or have $100 million but have a 5% chance of instant?
Yes.
5% chance when you accept it, or is
Yes.
it just consistently, always, every day of your life, you have 5% chance?
I'd take it. I don't care.
I would say when you accept it.
Yeah, I'll take that 5%.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And if I do fail, I'm assuming I still get the money, but I'm dead, so I can just give it to my family.
Yeah.
A 95% chance to have $100 million and a 5% chance to let my family live comfortably.
Yeah. I'd take it.
My odds aren't in my favor, so I'm just gonna stick as I am now.
I mean, I'd beat you regardless.
I don't freaking care.
But I'm talking about dying first.
I don't
No,
care.
the best chance is to have a friend do that. And then if they do die, take the $100
Hey,
million.
could you just sign this will quickly?
Yeah. Oh no, that's it. You just make sure you have your last will and testament set up early, and then you accept it, and things go as they go. Next question.
If you had to be stuck with one for a year, would you rather have to give a graphic naked photo of yourself to anyone who asks for it, or give up sex?
David, I'd like a graphic naked sex. For 1 year, honestly,
There you go. I just wanted a sound effect to
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not doing so hot in that realm anyway, so I'll just give up sex for a year. I mean, what's gonna change? Who am I gonna meet in a year?
I would
Yeah.
do it. I would do the naked photo just to see what the,
Just for the
fucking
fun.
chances are.
Yeah.
If someone just walks up, can I have a naked photo of you?
That'd be really fun. Although, if your friends knew about
Oh
it,
yeah. I was like, hey, go ask Steven to
yeah, you
give
can
him a
text
naked
all the time,
photo.
like send nudes, but it's NOODS, because it's funny.
No, it's not.
It's funnier.
Give
You
up
want-
sex.
I mean, it's like, what's gonna happen in my life, right? In a year. I do hate these because.
What if you meet like the most beautiful, sexiest woman ever?
And she's into it?
Yeah, she's
me?
into you, and you're
I
like,
say, if you can
can't
date
do
me
it.
for 1 year, I know we're in love. Isn't that what some people say, right? Yeah. I've heard about that on like TV.
the internet. Yeah.
What am I gonna do? Have a relationship?
Next question. Would you rather randomly go limp,
I'm assuming that means my whole body.
yes, or be deaf?
Okay, now see, I just think it would be hilarious. You're just like out, walking somewhere, and you could just literally it would just happen. And so you would go limp, and you would just be like laying there on the ground, and people, oh my god, are you okay? You can't talk
Yeah,
back
it's just
because your
Tuesday.
whole body's limp, so you're just sitting there just like,
I'd like to imagine you could talk back there. You're laying on the ground. Are you okay? I'm good, man. Just give me a minute. Don't call the ambulance. God. no.
Do I go swimming today or not?
Do I ever drive a car ever?
I mean, I wouldn't.
No, I mean if I had that, but also I wouldn't be deaf. I mean I'd have to learn sign language, which isn't really that
It's not
life-changing.
difficult, yeah.
But I don't want to.
I'd
take the
rather
time
go
to
limp.
Do it, and I love music.
My thing in that is just like I hate the sound of I just hate when I'm in a very quiet room and there's no sound going on because it drives me insane.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were deaf and that was the only thing,
So
that my
if we
life
just all
was-
stopped talking.
Well, I mean there's ambient sounds going on.
Yeah.
I'm talking like a room where there's nothing going on. It's just
Oh, like those fucked up soundproof rooms that can make
kind
people
of
go crazy.
yeah.
I do want to go in one.
I do want to, but
Like
it
it
won't
makes
be
it
fun.
The sound threshold is absolute zero. It's crazy.
Well, some of them have reached like
Negative sound.
negative 46 decibels. I think is one of the big
How do you
records.
how do? Anyway,
Next question.
Together for the last time.
He shot you right in the tank. He shot like 15 arrows into my asshole.
That sounds painful.
You'd be surprised.